Having those outdoor classrooms, that was a big thing during COVID, but I'm so glad they're finding ways to keep kids outside.
I actually remember at my elementary school they built one, and this is well before those pandemic times, obviously, but there is something just to being outside, and even if just for part of the day.
I think it helps your brain kind of reconnect to what you're doing.
Agreed. And even as an adult, I'm the same way.
Same, yeah. And we've had beautiful weather for it.
It sure does, yeah. It's been a great stretch, and we're just going to keep it rolling. However, given the dry air, we do have a high fire danger out there tomorrow. In fact, very high in parts of the state. So just a continuation of what we've been dealing with. However, the air itself tomorrow will be very dry coming down from Canada, and it will be a breezy day too. So there's a fire weather watch up for eastern and northern Maine, but I don't see much of a difference no matter where you are in the state. The brush fire risk tomorrow will be elevated. Compounding that, the drought, of course, and the new drought monitor came out this morning. The severe drought expanded to much of the state, all the way down into York County, and there is now an extreme drought that's been declared from the Belgrade Lakes back into the Mount Washington Valley. We had that level in 2020. Otherwise, it's pretty rare to get up to that level here in New England. Very nice one out there now. It's still 82 in Freiburg. A light southerly wind to the coast, keeping temperatures either side of 70 there. Clear sky now, but there's a cold front to our north, and you won't really notice it when it passes through tomorrow morning. But by the end of the day tomorrow, you will feel the cool, dry air coming in, and that will be with a gusty breeze during the day as well. So hour by hour through tonight, I can't rule out a spot shower, mainly in northern Maine. Otherwise, it's a dry night with just some passing clouds. We start the day tomorrow in the 50s, and the warmest weather will be in southern Maine tomorrow because it takes longer for that cooler air to make its way down. So a different feeling day the farther north you are, and it chills off rather quickly tomorrow evening. So Friday night football games, you're going to need a sweatshirt if you're headed out for that. Here are the high temperatures tomorrow. Again, 60s to the north, low 70s, and perhaps some mid 70s on the southern Maine coast during the day tomorrow. Now, cool high pressure settles over us this weekend. So Saturday morning, I think we'll get into the low 40s along the coastline, and 30s will be pretty common inland. You can get frost around 36 or 37, and I think there will be some patches of frost on Saturday. But then we have a beauty of a day. Sunshine, high temperatures in the 60s, a lighter wind on Saturday. So after a cool start, the afternoon will be just beautiful. Sunday morning's probably a couple of degrees colder. Freiburg down to 32, Berlin, New Hampshire 28, 36 in Waterville and Bangor, so probably a bit more widespread frost inland on Sunday morning. And then the afternoon looks nice. Again, highs in the mid to upper 60s on Sunday with high pressure right overhead. The next chance for rain isn't until probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week when this front comes in from the west. And out ahead of it, we should warm back up next week into the low and perhaps even mid 70s. So a good stretch continues. We could use some rain. There's just a little in the 7-day. Seas tomorrow 2 to 3 feet with a northwest wind 5 to 10 knots. So bright, breezy tomorrow. If you're in northern Maine, you're only in the 60s, same in the mountains, but central and southern Maine get into the lower half of the 70s. Crisp and cooler for Saturday. Sunday looks beautiful after that frosty morning. Fall begins on Monday, but we warm things back up into the middle of next week. It looks like we're back into the 70s. Right now, Amanda, I can't promise a lot of rain Tuesday or Wednesday, but probably at least a few showers. So.
Okay. At least it'll be something.
Something to wet the ground, yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.